Thank you for having us back again, Andy. And
Pleasure.
It's great to be sat on a bed with you in this beautiful environment that you are leading on to the next generation.
I have to say, I didn't think when I got up this morning that I'd be on another bed within a few hours, so it's great, thank you.
And as a bed goes, we couldn't be any more fitting. This is one of our lovely Eden Project mattresses, which we launched recently. I have to say, I'm getting quite comfortable already.
Very comfortable. I'm hoping that we can talk about some of the relationship that we have with you, Hypnos.
Yes, Andy, obviously the Hypnos Eden partnership is one that's been around since 2019, but one of the best things about it is it's not just about a commercial partnership, it's also really embraced by the whole team at Hypnos. Something they're proud of. We've got several members coming down today to see everything that your team do here and help us to keep extending that relationship further. I mean, how do relationships like Hypnos fit into the Eden strategy?
Yeah, I mean, we have several partners, but actually there's not like loads and loads of partnerships with the commercial side of our business. And that's mainly because we really want to have genuine relationships with the organisations that are wanting to partner with us. We want to make sure that they actually have the right sort of credentials. And, you know, you guys are just literally the epitome of that sort of thing. You invest not only in the research that goes into ensuring you have a plant-based mattress, but also things like the investment that you have in the EV vehicles, you know, these huge juggernauts that are actually running off electricity. It's absolutely on mission for us.
So you can actually see our EV trucks driving around with the Eden imagery and logos up and down the country, proving that point.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's fundamental that we continue to say where we are isn't good enough. We need to keep pushing us as an organisation and as a society to do more and be more. And I think, you know, the thing I love about the Hypnos thing is that actually you actually help us do that, because everything that's in this beautiful cushioned mattress and this wonderful bed setup is actually embracing this notion that is fundamental to Eden Project. We're literally part of nature. The reason why we're so connected to it is because every product that we rely on in our everyday life actually comes from plants or is derived from plants most of the time.
One of the things as we're sat here together would be great to explore is the materials which we've used in this bed.
Yeah.
Many of which are found within the biomes, which is a great example of it and how the teams work together to help us create such a beautiful product. So I've brought down a selection of the material as we use it, and I believe you've brought along...
I have. I've got some raw materials, so let's compare. And it's all within this wonderful mattress.
It's all in here. We're sat on it now, getting comfortable. And one of the things that always amazes me is it's still, although it's a warm day today, temperature regulated, still comfortable.
Fantastic, yeah.
Now, if you think of a banana plant and the trunk, this is what is created that we put into the bed.
Yeah.
This is a breathable fibre, quilting, soft, and also because it's got the airflow, it's temperature regulating and wicking. Have a piece of that.
God, that's fantastic. Isn't that brilliant? Really nice. And obviously, you know, the banana, we recognise the banana, but a banana leaf is also very recognisable.
Something like this, with a little bit of thought, and the byproduct can then become something that is usable every day for the wellness of the planet.
David, what else have you got?
So, my next favourite in this, orange. Can you believe this comes from orange peel? If you just pull some sections off, you can feel how soft it is again.
And obviously, citrus, we've got a lot of citrus in our citrus grove, and we specialise in the different varieties of oranges. So this is one of our oranges. And actually, if you just take a leaf, you can even smell the citrus in it.
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? It's just such a nice, gentle scent. And it's hard to think, once that was hanging from that tree and is now into a bed.
Brilliant. What's next?
So what we have here, so this is kapok.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that is one of the softest materials I've ever touched.
When I was director of the Botanic Garden in Hawaii, we had a small grove of kapok trees, and what happens when the seeds get to a certain temperature, they all just open up and you just get these drifts of this, you know, this basically carries the seed and it's so soft. My kids would like collect it up and put it in like a pillowcase and things. It's so nice. Yeah, this is the kapok tree actually. Wow. It's very distinctive, recognisable leaf structure.
And this is quite easily grown in which region of the planet?
Subtropical regions, and it grows really, really tall as well. So I'm not entirely sure how they harvest it, but it's one of those things that, you know, it's like a a very useful plant because you can harvest the wood, but you also get this incredible kapok, and it's so good that people are still using it. So what else have you got?
So this, one of the best materials, this is latex. Now, naturally carbon sequestering, the tree stays there. It is effectively tapped.
Yeah.
They pull off the latex and then it is processed to produce this material. The slight grey you can see in there is a small amount of graphite for FR, for safety purposes. But that, believe it or not, if you have a sheet of it, you can blow through it and it's breathable.
So this is the rubber tree, which basically you tap into. If you imagine the trunk, you tap into this and the rubber will actually drip out from here. And these are quite unusual rubber trees in the UK. These came from Brazil on a special fact-finding mission that we did in, I think it was 1998. And Professor Sir Gillingham Prance, who was one of our original sort of founder trustees, scientists, amazing scientist, he discovered more species in Brazil than Darwin in his entire lifetime. And but anyway, he brought back these seedlings, and now look at them. It's just amazing.
It is just beautiful.
I also heard you've got pineapple in here. Is that right?
We have pineapple. Now, it's a little bit softer than the fruit as you would normally see, that slightly spiky texture. So this is pineapple. Believe it or not.
Ah, right. Isn't that a different texture?
I mean, it's just like beautifully soft, slightly firmer than the others.
Yeah.
So what we have to do when we're doing the layers, we have to get different rebound textures so that you have that comfort layer.
Yeah.
So as your body lays onto it, it all settles in the right way.
That's just fantastic. So it's basically like a big blended mix of that. It's almost like we're sleeping on one big bed of nature. Is that right?
It is, and actually that epitomises the connection. So you do see consumers, us as humans, our connection to nature is much closer. The other thing, the awareness now of well-being, the need of sleep, circadian rhythms are becoming much more. I mean, recent times have told us the importance of health. Also, if you want to inspire future generations, a great night's sleep will give you lots of inspiration and dreams to go through. So this whole responsibility that we have to our next generation is being pushed through our products.
That's great. I mean, the natural rhythms of nature, the natural world, we're only really becoming super aware of how important that is for us to tune into that. I've told you about the project that we've got in Morecambe. That project is right on the edge of the coast. And you probably know, it's a huge tidal beach. And actually, when the tide comes in, it comes in faster than the galloping horse. It's like one of those incredible things. So we thought, actually, with that project, it's got to sort of link into that. It's all to do with connecting people to nature and the natural world. But I love the fact that you've mentioned it.
I think everything in the world has a rhythm to it. The day, the night, the calendar, the seasons, our sleep patterns. We just have to respect those, embrace them and make the most of it, because that's how we can make the most out of our lives and the environment around us. And it's something that's so important. And I love Morecambe coming on stream. I'm really excited for the opening of that. It's going to be such a great project.
Yeah, they need lots of hotels. We need lots of beds there as well.
Well, definitely. So one that leads us neatly on to, we've just worked with one of the world's first net zero hotels, just up the road from here in Exeter.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned it. Yeah.
And the mattress that's gone into there is our Hospitality Eden Project series.
Yeah.
And bringing that together is such a beautiful thing. And looking at how hoteliers want to do it, the Eden Project brand is also something which is saying that is a sustainable product.
Yeah.
This is something that they trust.
I love the that notion of the rhythms of life, and I obviously know there must be a life cycle to everything. What about the life cycle of these mattresses?
So for retail and our hospitality series, they are all recyclable at the end of life. We actually design that into them. So that responsible design element is from the generation of the product. So we're thinking 10 to 15 years out. And that's one of the things by being responsible to what's the best we can do right now. So the mattress is designed so it can be detached down. The fabrics can go off. The fibre layers can go off. The springs can go and be recycled. And frankly, steel is recycled most of the time now anyway.
Yeah.
So it has a whole nother life.
What, 100% of this can be recycled?
Basically can be recycled into something. Even down to some of the fibres may be used to protect, for example, peat bogs. They do a little sausage roll of fibre that stops water drain off.
Yeah.
Obviously, these have a lifespan. Now, depending on the environment they are used in, hospitality is slightly different to the retail environment, consumer home. You treat products in your home in a different way, and it's also your own product to be used. 10-year guarantee on these products for the retailer. And for the hospitality, we have a 5-year guarantee. That's mostly based also on how they get used and also hygiene factors. So, but it still means at the end, there's still a good exit for these products.
So on average, like if I bought one of these, how long should I keep it for?
Between 8 and 12 years would be optimal.
So how are these made and who makes them?
So we have a fantastic team at our Princess Risborough head office. They make these products every day, and the beauty is they're hand manufactured. So from the side stitching, tape edging, all the detail you see on this product, hand manufactured by the team down there. Really proud of everything they produce every day. The quality inspect all the way through the line. There's a pride of workmanship that is just something different. And the beauty also is it's made in Britain. We're not shipping this around the world.
Yeah.
This is made right here and an example of what we can do.
What a great British product. How long have you actually been doing it?
So Hypnos as a business, 120 years old, 95 years a warrant holder, and next year we're 15 years carbon neutral.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Every year setting a new standard. Now, talking of standards, that's our backstory. 25 years of the Eden Project?
Yeah, we're super, super proud of it. We've got a whole year of celebrations planned, which start on the 17th of March, which happens to be St. Patrick's Day as well. So it's going to be a fantastic year of little heartbeats of celebrations. Next year, we also have the construction part of the Morecambe project that I mentioned starting. Yeah, so watch this space for that. And I hope anyone that's actually listening to the interview will think, you might think you know what Eden's like, but it's constantly changing. So please do visit. And when you do visit, you'll be walking around seeing kids in the education programs and, all the things happening here, where it's actually down to the partnerships that we have with people like you that enable us to do these charitable, the charitable work that we do.
All I can say is, let us know where we need to be next year. And looking forward to seeing so many of those celebrations.
You're top of the list of the party invitation, I promise you.
Andy, thanks again. You and the team down here do an amazing job. And as you said, visiting is really important. Every time I come down here, something's changed. Every time we talk to the team, something's evolving. You've got to keep up with this, and it's such a beautiful thing. A little thank you for us for doing Pillow Talk with Hypnos. If I reach over to here, by video magic, a pillow to remind you of the special occasion.
Oh, I'm genuinely delighted. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind. And as I said, I mean, you shouldn't have, but I will certainly have this on my bed at home. And I must get myself a Hypnos mattress, I've got to say, to go with it. That's great.
We'll get that organised. Let's get you sleeping in the best way possible and make sure it's an Eden product as well. All things coming together.
That's brilliant. Thank you. Really great.
That's been really good fun. Thank you for taking the time, and just look forward to what's coming next.
It's a pleasure.
More socks?
More socks, but I love the fact that you've got the Eden Project socks, and I really like yours, actually. They're great.